Have you actually planned for retirement, or are you just hoping things will somehow work out? Be honest with yourself. If someone asked you today how much money you need to retire safely, could you answer clearly, or would you just say a number that feels big? 1 crore, 5 crores, 10. Depending on who you ask, you'll hear wildly different answers, and that confusion is exactly why so many people feel uneasy about retirement. Most plans are built around numbers that sound reassuring today, but quietly fall apart once inflation, taxes, and real-life expenses enter the picture. Retirement isn't about hitting a magical number in your bank account. It's about whether your money can support your life for decades after your last salary stops. Ask yourself this: if you retire in your 40s or 50s, are you really planning for 10 or 15 years? Or are you planning for 30 or even 40 years of rising prices, healthcare costs, and changing needs? Take a moment and think about your expenses today. Do you honestly believe they'll stay the same 20 years from now? Probably not. Inflation doesn't announce itself. It quietly reshapes your lifestyle. A life that costs 50,000 rupees per month today could easily cost close to 1 lakh rupees per month in the future just to feel normal, not luxurious. Are you accounting for that in your plan? Or are you assuming time will stand still? And here's another assumption many people make. Do you think taxes disappear after retirement? Because they don't. Interest income, capital gains, and rental income are still taxed, which means the money you can actually spend is always less than what your portfolio earns on paper. So here's the real question you should be asking yourself. How much money does your life actually need every year? After inflation and after taxes. Once you answer that, retirement planning suddenly becomes much clearer. It stops being about crores and starts being about cash flow. A conservative way many planners think about retirement is this: you should be able to withdraw around 3 to 4% per year from your investments without running out over time. Using that logic, if your retirement expenses are around 12 lakh rupees per year, you may need a corpus in the range of 3 to 4 crore rupees, not because that number is special, but because it supports that level of spending sustainably. Change your lifestyle and the number changes. If inflation rises, the number changes. If taxes increase, the number changes. There is no universal retirement number that works for everyone, so when is enough actually enough? Enough is when inflation doesn't scare you, medical bills don't cause panic, and your daily decisions aren't driven by the fear of running out of money. Retirement isn't really about stopping work forever. It's about buying back control over your time, the freedom to choose when and how you work. The people who retire safely aren't the ones chasing the biggest corpus. They're the ones who understand their expenses, respect uncertainty, and build flexibility into their lives. If this made you rethink how you're planning for retirement, subscribe to vishinvest, because in the next video we'll break down exactly how to start building this retirement corpus step by step.